Dyer's Daily. So, I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this before, but I am a huge fan of the Wallace and Gromit franchise. And do you know, it's nearly 40 years since Nick Park had an idea at film school to make a short film about a northern man and his cat setting off to the moon to get some cheese. Yes, Gromit was initially a cat turned into a dog, and Peter Sallis was basically there from the beginning. He sent a letter to him. He was a TV star at the time in Last of the Summer Wine, then and for the next 500 years. And Peter wrote back, and there was a nice sort of back and forth, and he got paid 50 quid to help out this film student. And then 6 years later, gets the call to say it's going to go out on Channel 4 and it's been finished and it's brilliant. And he could not have imagined then, Mr. Sallis, that this film would essentially change his career from then on. He'd been really established in a lot of things, but perhaps what hadn't been exploited up to that point was his very unique voice and the fact that he was doing a Yorkshire accent. And while the models in that early short, A Grand Day Out, aren't what they would become, all of the hallmarks of Wallace and Gromit are there. The physical comedy, the obsession with cheese and crackers, the overall Britishness of it is something to behold. And even though it isn't as technically marvellous as the others, it is still quite a feat even now. The fact that this guy started it in film school and it got taken up by Aardman and they helped him finish it, and it missed out on an Academy Award to Creature Comforts, which was another Nick Park short film. I mean, it's amazing. How about Losing to Yourself in the Oscars? I mean, that's incredible. It shows how great Nick Park is as a creator, as a filmmaker, that he essentially beat himself. But in the future, he would have a lot more success, obviously, with future Wallace and Gromit shorts, which is what I will be talking about in the next few episodes. A Grand Day Out is still played every year on BBC television. It's now a BBC staple, and I caught it last year on CBBC, which really amazed me because it was originally made in 4:3. Shows, doesn't it, that this thing can endure.
Dyer's Daily.